Your coat still hangs by the door, like you might come back for more. I leave your key on the tray, then I move it away. The bed feels twice as wide since you crossed to the other side. I hear your name in my head and the things you left unsaid. I keep pretending I'm okay alone, but the room keeps asking, where did you go? I'm lonely, lonely in this empty chair. I'm broken, broken when you're not there. I keep your shadow like it might repair. I'm lonely, lonely in this empty chair. Your glass stays cold in the sink. I still count every missing drink. The mirror knows my face, but it looks out of place. I wear the same old smile just to make it through a while, but every quiet hour turns my throat into a flower. And I keep pretending I'm okay alone, but the room keeps asking, where did you go? I'm lonely, lonely in this empty chair. I'm broken, broken when you're not there. I keep your shadow like it might repair. I'm lonely, lonely in this empty chair. If love was a door, you shut it soft. Now I'm standing outside and what we lost. I call your name, it falls apart. Nothing left here but a tired heart. I'm lonely, lonely in this empty chair. I'm broken, broken when you're not there. I keep your shadow like it might repair. I'm lonely, lonely in this empty chair. I'm lonely, lonely, tell me you care. I'm broken, broken, still reaching there. I keep your shadow like it might repair. I'm lonely, lonely in this empty chair. I learned how to laugh without meaning it, how to say I'm fine with tears inside. Every room thinks I'm surviving, but they never see what I hide. I still carry your goodbye like chains wrapped around my fragile soul. You took the light from all my mornings. Now the nights never let me go, and nobody notices the storm behind my eyes, because I became so good at wearing a disguise. I hide the pain in a smile, pretend my heart's okay for a while, but every laugh is breaking slowly. Every crowd still feels so lonely. I tell the world I've healed somehow, while like a song I can't erase, and every little thing reminds me of your touch, your eyes, your face. People think that I moved on just because I learned to pretend, but heartbreak doesn't disappear, it just learns how to hide within. So I keep dancing through the hurt, like my world never fell apart, while secretly your absence is tearing through my heart. I hide the pain in a smile, where happiness like borrowed style, but underneath this mask I'm fading, still stuck in the love we're wasting. I say your memory doesn't haunt me, while it keeps me up all night, and every I'm okay I whisper is another little lie. Because the truth is, I've been broken all this while, just hiding the pain in a smile. Maybe one day I'll stop pretending, maybe one day I'll heal for real, but tonight these shattered pieces still cut too deep to feel. And if you saw behind these eyes, you know I never let you go. I'm just trying to survive without letting the whole world know. So I'll hide the pain in a smile, even if it destroys me quietly. I'll keep saying I don't miss you, while your ghost still lives inside me. And though the world keeps turning, I'm frozen where you said goodbye, smiling so nobody notices, a heart slowly dying inside. Yeah, the saddest people sometimes are the ones who smile the widest smile, just trying to hide the pain in a smile. The curtains barely let the sunlight in. This room feels colder every day. Your memory hangs like dust in the air that never really fades away. I used to laugh without pretending, used to dream without the fear. Now every smile feels borrowed since the day you disappeared. I keep searching through the pieces of the life we left behind, but happiness got lost somewhere the night you said goodbye. I lost my happiness with you the moment your heart let go. Now every road feels empty, every night feels so alone, and no one sees the damage hidden deep beneath my skin. I'm still breathing somehow, but I haven't lived since then. Because loving you was everything, and losing you broke all I knew. Now I wander through the silence, looking for lost happiness in you. Your favorite coffee cup still waits here, like part of me expects your touch, but hope becomes another heartbreak when you miss somebody this much. People tell me time will heal me, but time just sharpens every scar. Because the hardest thing about missing you is remembering who we were. Sometimes I hear Maybe someday I'll move on, but tonight your ghost still holds me like you were never truly gone. And if you ever miss me the way I still miss you, I hope you understand the pain of losing something true. I lost my happiness with you the day I forever died. Now all I have are memories and tears I try to hide. Still, if I had the chance again, I know I'd still choose you, even knowing heartbreak waited at the end of all we knew. Because some loves leave scars forever, no matter what we do. And my lost happiness will always lead back to you. The room still smells like your perfume, like you just left a moment ago. Your shadow dances through the dark in every corner of this home. I lie awake beneath the silence, listening for your footsteps near. But every night the truth grows colder. You're gone, but I still feel you here. So I close my eyes and pretend you never said goodbye. For a second I can still believe you're mine. My eyes are closed, waiting for you. Like love can somehow bring you back. I reach across this empty bed, still tracing memories we had. And every tear falls quietly like rain that no one ever knew. I'm lost inside the dark tonight. My eyes are closed, waiting for you. The clock keeps counting every heartbreak, every second you're away. I read old messages for comfort, but the words just fade to pain. People say that time will heal me, but time just makes me miss you more. Because every sunrise without you feels heavier than before. I still whisper your name at night, like a prayer the stars ignore, hoping somehow love survives beyond closed doors. My eyes are closed, waiting for you, even though you're not coming coat still hangs by the door. I keep walking past it slow. One cup in the cabinet, still set for two. I know your name and my phone lights up. Then I let it fade to black. I say I'm doing fine now, but my hands don't say it back. And the chair by the window still faces where you sat. I reach out in the silence, then I fall right through the crack. I'm lonely in this room, I'm lonely without you. I keep your side of bed, like it might keep you too. I'm lonely in this room, heartbreak in the blue. I say your name out loud, but the echo says we're through. The mirror knows the truth now. My smile don't stay too long. Every little morning feels like something's gone wrong. I wear your old gray sweater just to feel one small spark, but it only smells like winter and a home that fell apart. And the chair by the window still faces where you sat. I reach out in the silence, then I fall right through the crack. I'm lonely in this room, I'm lonely without you. I keep your side of bed, like it might keep you too. I'm lonely in this room, heartbreak in the blue. I say your name out loud, but the echo says we're through. If love was just a river, mine ran dry too fast. I stand here in the pieces, holding on to glass. And every night I promise I'll let your shadow go, but the dark keeps your outline where my heart used to know. I'm lonely in this room, I'm lonely without you. I keep your side of bed, like it might keep you too. I'm lonely in this room, heartbreak in the blue. I say your name out loud, but the echo says we're through. I'm lonely in this room, still missing what we know. I'm lonely in this room, and I don't know what to do. If my picture still hangs on your wall, take it down tonight. If my voice still echoes in your mind, let silence make it right. Because I'm tired of holding memories that only bring us pain. And loving you from far away feels like dancing in the rain. We used to be forever, now forever's gone away. And all that's left between us are words we couldn't say. Forget my name, like I was never part of your life. If loving me still hurts your heart, then forget my name. I still remember how you smiled when you looked into my eyes, back before the distance grew and before the thousand lies. Now strangers know your laughter while I barely know your soul. Funny how two people once in love can become so cold. Maybe letting go means learning not to hold on tight. Maybe goodbye lasts forever after one last night. Forget my name, erase me from your memories. Forget the songs, the midnight calls, and every stay with me. Forget the way I loved you like no one else became. Because the hardest thing for me is hearing you feel nothing when you say my name. And if someday you pass me on some crowded city street, I hope your heart remembers what we used to be. Even if your lips stay silent and your eyes look away, part of us will still exist somewhere inside the pain. Forget my name if that's what helps you heal. Forget the tears, forget the scars. Forget what once felt real. But I will keep your memory no matter where I go. Because losing you was hard enough without letting you go. So if one day somebody asks you about the love we gave, you can say I disappeared and slowly faded away. But somewhere in the quiet, you'll still whisper my name. You walked into my lonely life like sunlight through a storm. And for a while I finally felt like broken hearts could heal and warm. You learned the parts I tried to hide, the fears beneath my skin. You heard the silence in my voice before I let you in. And even though we couldn't last, there's one thing I still believe. You love me in a way no one else could ever see. So thank you for knowing me, for holding every shattered piece, for seeing beauty in my scars when I could barely breathe. And though goodbye still hurts tonight and your memory makes me weak, I'll always carry what we had inside, the soul you helped complete. Some people leave without a trace, but you became a part of me. So thank you for knowing me. You memorized my favorite songs, the sadness in my eyes. You knew when I was falling apart behind my fake smiles. And even now, when nights grow cold, I replay your gentle voice, wondering if losing you was fate or just a choice. Maybe we were never meant to stay till our hair turned gray, but maybe love still matters, even when it fades. just a second at everything we knew. So thank you for knowing me, even if you had to leave. Thank you for the beautiful pain and the broken parts you healed. I still miss you more than words, more than songs could ever speak. But loving you changed something in me, something time can't take from me. And even though we said goodbye, you'll always mean everything. So thank you for knowing me. There's no bridge by the river where your hand once held mine tight. We carved our names into the railing and swore our love would never die. The water carried dreams beneath us. The stars looked down like they believed. Back then forever felt so certain. Now forever's just a memory. I still drive by when it rains, hoping somehow you'll be there. But all I find is empty air. The bridge we once crossed together now only leads me back to pain. Every step echoes your goodbye, like thunder calling out your name. We built our love between those shadows, but time tore every board apart. Now I stand alone in silence on the bridge that broke my heart. I remember your tears that winter when you said you'd never leave. But promises can fade like seasons, and love can turn into debris. Now strangers walk where we once laughed without knowing what was lost. They don't see the ghost beside me or the price our hearts both cost. You moved on to brighter skies while I'm trapped beneath the storm, still reaching for what's gone. The bridge we once crossed together now only carries lonely nights. I hear your voice inside the wind every time I close my eyes. The river keeps on flowing, but I'm still frozen in the dark, standing where you stopped loving me on the bridge that broke my heart. Maybe love was never meant to survive the changing tide. Maybe some souls meet forever only to say goodbye. And if you ever think about me when the city sleeps at night, remember there was someone who would have stayed and fought beside you. The bridge we once crossed together still stands while we fell apart, and every crack across the pavement feels like fractures in my heart. I wish I could stop returning to the place love fell to pieces, but part of me is still waiting where your memory never leaves. So I'll keep walking through the silence with your shadow watch you love somebody else like I'm not even in the room. I smile like I'm doing fine, but I'm falling apart too soon. You talk about your perfect world, and I cheer you on again, while hiding every shattered piece of a love I can't defend. And I swear I hear my heart breaking every time you say his name, like it's your melody that takes you far away. I'm just a fool who loves you, quietly losing every fight, standing in the shadow of the one you hold at night. You'll never see the tears I hide or how I bleed for you. I'm just a fool who loves you when I know I shouldn't do. I memorized your little habits, the way you laugh when you're shy, but you look at me like background noise while I memorize your eyes. I fix your world when it is broken, I stay when others walk away, but I'm the one you never choose, no matter what I say. And every thank you, you're the best friend, feels like knives inside my chest, because I'm not the one you want, I'm just the one that's left. I'm just the fool who loves you while pretending I don't care, smiling through the heartache like I'm not even there. You'll never know how much it hurts to love you from afar. I'm just the fool who loves you with a breaking, bleeding heart. Maybe someday you'll look at me and finally realize I was always there beside you, hiding love behind my eyes. But by then I might be gone, too tired to stay behind, a fool who gave you everything while losing his own mind. I'm just the fool who loves you even when it tears me apart, still hoping for a miracle that you'll see inside my heart. But love like this is silent, it never gets a chance to bloom, so I stay here broken gently, the fool who loves you too. I still leave your side with the bed untouched, like somehow your ghost still needs a place. And every night I hold my breath too long, hoping I might hear you say my name. But silence learned my secrets by heart, it sits beside me when I cry. You moved on like the sun after rain, while I'm stuck inside goodbye. I gave you all the pieces of me, you kept the parts that made you warm, then left me in the cold. I'm the person you don't need, the one you left so easily. You were my whole world, my reason to breathe. Now I'm just someone you used to see, and it kills me knowing you sleep just fine person you don't need. Your picture still hangs inside my mind like scars that never fade away. I replay every promise that you made, trying to find where we changed. Was I only there for lonely nights, a temporary hand to hold? Because forever fell apart so fast the moment your heart turned cold. You walked away without looking back, like losing me was easy to do. But losing you destroyed me. I'm the person you don't need, the one you left so easily. You were my safe place, my melody. Now I'm just pain you don't even see. And it kills me knowing you smile like I never existed, while every little memory leaves me twisted. I would have carried all your storms, but you let me drown beneath the sea. Now I'm just the person you don't need. Maybe someday I'll stop reaching for a hand that isn't there. Maybe someday your name won't hurt like a wound breathing air. But tonight your absence feels heavier than stone. And the hardest part of loving you is learning to grieve alone. I'm the person you don't need, but you're still everything to me. And that's the cruelest kind of love, giving your heart to somebody leaving. So if you ever miss me, I hope it cuts deep eventually, because I gave you forever and you gave up on me. Now the only thing I'm holding are shattered dreams and memories. I was the one who loved you most, still the person you don't need. Morning light falls through the window, but it never warms this room. Since the day you walked away, the sky has carried shades of blue. Your coffee cup still sits untouched, your picture's hanging by the door. And every little thing around me reminds me what I lost before. I never knew a heart could ache, even when it still beats on. I never knew the world could feel so empty after love is gone. This is the world without you, a place I don't belong, where every road feels colder and every night feels alone. The stars don't shine the same way, the music lost its truth. I'm just surviving somehow in the world without you. People say I'll heal eventually, that time will ease the pain. But time just stretches every memory like scars beneath the rain. I still hear your laughter sometimes, floating softly through my mind. Then reality comes crashing down and leaves me here behind, because no one else can fill the space your love once knew. And no matter where I go, my soul keeps searching for you. This is the world This is the world without you, a broken place to be, where every dream we built together is now just memory. But even through the heartbreak, there's one thing I know is true. No matter how much time passes, I'll always love you. So I'll keep walking through the silence, with tears the whole night through, trying to survive this life, this world without you. Your side is cold again, still folded in the dark. Your jacket on the chair, like it forgot your heart. I check my phone too much for a name that won't come through. The room keeps holding on to every trace of you, and I keep talking to the walls like they might bring you back. But silence knows my name, and it calls me right back. I'm lonely, lonely since you went away. I'm broken, baby, in the hardest way. I'm lonely, lonely in this empty frame. You took the light with you and left me with the pain. The diner by your street still plays our song at night. I stand outside and stare at windows lit up white. Everybody else goes home. I don't know where to go. My hands are full of ghosts, and I'm running low. And I keep talking to the walls like they might bring you back. But silence knows my name, and it calls me right back. I'm lonely, lonely since you went away. I'm broken, baby, in the hardest way. I'm lonely, lonely in this empty frame. You took the light with you and left me with the pain. If love was meant to last, then why to leave so soon? I still make room for two every night in this room, and I hate how I still reach for a hand that isn't there. I wear the shape of us like a bruise I can't repair. I'm lonely, lonely since you went away. I'm broken, baby, in the hardest way. I'm lonely, lonely in this empty frame. You took the light with you and left me with the pain. I'm lonely, lonely you cried, while I stood there filled with pride, too blind to see your breaking heart, too careless with the love inside. You gave me chances one by one, but I kept pushing you away. Now the silence in this empty room repeats the words I couldn't say. If I could turn back time tonight, I'd hold you close instead of letting go. But regrets arrive too late when the person you love is gone. Sorry for the mistake, sorry for the pain I made. I never knew your worth till I watched you walk away. Now every tear is my punishment, every memory keeps me awake. I lost the one who loves me most. Sorry for the mistake. I thought you'd always stay beside me, no matter how cold I became. I took your heart for granted and left scars upon your name. Now I see a ghost in everything, in every song, in every street. And the hardest truth I'm facing is knowing this heartbreak was me. I would give my soul completely just to hear your voice again, but some doors close forever, no matter how much you regret. Sorry for the mistake, for every promise that I broke, for every time you needed love and only got my silence most. Now I'm alone with all the damage and the mess my choices made. I lost forever in one moment. Sorry for the mistake. Maybe someday you'll forgive me, even if we never meet again. Maybe healing means accepting that love can end in pain. And if someone holds your heart now, I hope they treat it carefully, because I learned too late what you truly meant to me. Sorry for the mistake, for not loving you the right way, for making your beautiful heart carry all my storms and rain. And though I know I don't deserve it, part of me still hopes someday you'll remember I was human, just broken and afraid. But until then I'll live with echoes of the love I threw away, forever whispering your name. Sorry for the mistake. I found your old voice messages hidden deep inside my phone, and suddenly the years between us didn't feel so gone. I heard the way you laughed at me like love would never end. Now all that's left are memories I can never live again. I keep wishing for one moment to go back and change the past, but life keeps moving forward too quickly to hold fast, because time doesn't return. No matter how much we cry, no matter how badly we wait still, but forever disappeared quietly against our will. Now I walk through old familiar streets where we used to dream as one, and every step reminds me how fast beautiful things are gone. If I knew those little moments would someday become pain, I would have held you longer before losing you to rain. Because time doesn't return, it slips right through our hands, turning promises to memories we barely understand. And every I love you we wasted still echoes in my mind. Because time doesn't return once it says goodbye. Maybe that's what hurts the deepest, not just losing you alone, but knowing all the moments can never come back home. No rewind for broken feelings, no undo for hearts that break, just memories growing heavier with every breath I take. Because time doesn't return, even when my heart still waits, even when I close my eyes and pray for yesterday, I'll carry what we once were till the end of all my days. Because time doesn't return, but the pain somehow remains. Some moments only exist once, and losing them last forever. I sit where your shadow used to fall, on floors you'll never touch again. The clock keeps moving like it's nothing, while I'm frozen in back then. Every sound outside my window feels like it could be your key, but it's just the wind reminding me you're not coming back for me. And I don't even know why I stay in this space you've already left, but something in me still believes you're not gone just yet. I'm waiting without meaning for a love that won't return. Every second feels like falling, every hope begins to burn. And I know I should be moving on, but I don't know how to be. I'm just waiting without meaning for you to come back to me. I talk to empty photographs like they might talk back someday, and I swear I hear your laughter in the distance fade away. People say I should be stronger, that I should let you go, but they don't live inside the silence where only you still glow. I trace your name in broken thoughts that never fade or dry, like my heart forgot the language of goodbye. I'm waiting without meaning for a door that won't unlock, the sun, knowing every hope I'm holding is already undone. But I can't stop this feeling, even when it sets me free. I'm still waiting without meaning for you to come back to me. Learned how to laugh without meaning it, how to say I'm fine with tears inside. Every room thinks I'm surviving, but they never see what I hide. I still carry your goodbye like chains wrapped around my fragile soul. You took the light from all my mornings, now the nights never let me go. And nobody notices the storm behind my eyes, because I became so good at wearing a disguise. I hide the pain in a smile, pretend my heart's okay for a while. But every laugh is breaking slowly, every crowd still feels so lonely. I tell the world I've healed somehow, while memories still pull me down. And every time they ask about you, I lie and say I'm doing fine now. But the truth is, I still cry after every mile, trying to hide the pain in a smile. Your name still echoes through my silence, like a song I can't erase. And every little thing reminds me of your touch, your eyes, your face. People think that I moved on just because I learned to pretend. But heartbreak doesn't disappear, it just learns how to hide within. So I keep dancing through the hurt, like my world never fell apart. Well, secretly your absence is tearing through my heart. I hide the pain in a smile, wear happiness like borrowed style. But underneath this mask I'm fading, still stuck in the love we're wasting. I say your memory doesn't haunt me, well it keeps me up all night. And every I'm okay I whisper is another little lie. Because the truth is, I've been broken all this while, just hiding the pain in a smile. Maybe one day I'll stop pretending, maybe one day I'll heal for real. But tonight these shattered pieces still cut too deep to feel. And if you saw behind these eyes, you'd know I never let you go. I'm just trying to survive without letting the whole world know. So I'll hide the pain in a smile, even if it destroys me quietly. I'll keep saying I don't miss you, while your ghost still lives inside me. And though the world keeps turning, I'm frozen where you said goodbye. Smiling so nobody notices, heart slowly dying inside. Yeah, the saddest people sometimes are the ones who smile the widest smile, just trying to hide the pain in a smile. Saw you walking past me yesterday, like we never shared our dreams before. No spark of recognition in your eyes, just strangers passing by once more. We used to talk until the sunrise, used to swear we'd never change. Now your voice sounds cold and distant, and your touch feels far away. It's crazy how forever can disappear so fast. One goodbye can turn a love into a fading past. Now we're strange people you used to know. Two hearts turned into ghosts. We shared secrets, tears and promises. Now we don't even say hello. You were once my safe place, the one thing that felt true. Now I walk past memories, pretending I'm not missing you. And isn't it sad how love can come and go, till we become strange people you used to know. I still remember your favorite songs, the way you laughed when you were tired. The little things nobody else noticed are the things my heart still hides. Do you ever think about us, or did you erase my name? Because I'm still holding on to ashes while you dance beyond the flames. We were everything to each other, now we're nothing at all. Funny how the hardest part of love is watching it fall. Now we're strange people you used to know, avoiding eyes in crowded rooms, acting like a broken story didn't leave us both in ruins. You used to hold me close forever, now forever's just a word. And every silence between us hurts louder than before. Yeah, isn't it sad how hearts can turn so cold, till we become strange people you used to know. Maybe love was only borrowed, maybe time was never ours. Maybe some souls are together only long enough to scar. And if someday you remember me, I hope your heart aches too, because losing you still feels like losing part of the truth. Now we're strange people you used to know, two shadows drifting on, trying to smile through the heartbreak while pretending we've moved on. But deep inside I still carry every forever you once spoke. Now all that's left of us are memories and smoke. And I'll never understand how we became so alone. Just strange people you used to know. I wake up with your name again, like it never learned to leave. It lingers in the morning light and settles in my grief. Every corner of this quiet room still knows the shape of you, and I'm exhausted from pretending that I'm getting through. I tried to bury every memory, but they keep digging me back in, like love that doesn't know it's over, refuses to give in. I'm tired of remembering the way we used to be. Every piece of you still breathes inside these broken parts of me. every song we used to love cuts through me like a prayer. I smile when people ask me if I finally moved on, but they don't see the war inside that rages when I'm alone. I wish my mind had an off switch for the love that won't release, because every thought of you just steals the little piece in me. I'm tired of remembering the nights I held you close. Now all I hold are echoes of the one I love the most, and I don't know how to heal this when the past won't let me sleep. I'm drowning in the memories that I'm too tired to keep. If forgetting was a doorway, I would walk through it tonight, but my heart keeps pulling backwards to a love that lost its light. Maybe time will finally free me from the hurt I can't unfeel, but right now I'm still haunted by a love that felt so real. I'm tired of remembering what we were and what we lost. Every memory feels heavier than I ever thought love cost. So I'll sit here with the silence, let the past do what it does, 'cause I'm too tired of remembering what we once was. You never needed weapons, just a voice that felt like home. Every I love you, you whispered, made me think I wasn't alone. You painted truth with gentle lies, so soft I couldn't see that every promise you were saying was slowly breaking me. I trusted every silence between the words you gave. Didn't know love could be a place where honesty gets betrayed. I was cheated on by sweet words, not by someone else's touch, but by every forever that meant a little too much. You didn't have to leave me to make my whole world hurt. You just had to love me falsely and cheat me with your words. You always turned to nothing, your stay turned into dust, and I was holding on to something that was never built on trust. Now I replay every sentence, looking for the hidden truth, but even memories feel guilty for believing they were you. It's strange how love can kill you but you wrapped your lies in kindness, so I never really know. I was cheated on by sweet words, and that's the hardest kind, because I still hear you whisper even when I close my eyes. And I don't know what hurts more, the love or what it blurred, but I was broken, left in pieces by your sweet, sweet words. Wake up with it every morning, like a weight I cannot shake, a silence sitting on my heartbeat that never takes a break. I try to breathe like I'm okay now, but it cuts too deep inside, like every memory you left me is still alive tonight. They say time is supposed to heal this, but it only learns to stay, like a wound that never closes, just learns how to hurt in new ways. It's a pain in the chest that won't let me rest. Every breath feels like I'm losing you again, and I do my best, but I'm still a mess, drowning in the love I couldn't save back then. Behind my silent face, this pain in the chest that never goes away. I walk through crowded streets alone, but I feel invisible, like I'm a ghost still searching for the love that used to hold my soul. Your name still echoes in my heartbeat, like it refuses to let go. And every step I take without you feels heavier than snow. I smile just to hide the damage, but it's written in my eyes that I'm still stuck in yesterday, where you said your last goodbye. It's the pain in the chest that I can't confess to the people who think I'm moving on just fine, but I'm still possessed by what I couldn't protect, a love that slowly died inside this heart of mine. And I try to keep on breathing, but it cuts like a razor edge. This pain in the chest I can't forget. If you ever feel the silence that I carry every night, just know I gave you everything, even my will to fight. And maybe one day I'll wake up without your shadow in my mind, but tonight I'm still surrendering to the love I left behind. It's a pain in the chest that I can't suppress, like your memory still living in my veins. And I'm a walking mess, trying to forget, but every heartbeat whispers out your name. So I'll live with all this hurting, if that's all I have left. This pain in the chest is all that's left of what we left. I don't call you when I'm breaking, I don't whisper in your night, I don't get to ask you questions or hold you through your fights. I watch you from a distance, like a stranger passing by, and pretend I never loved you. like a door we used to enter, now doesn't know my name. An old lover loses rights to your laughter and your tears. No more holding you together, no more calming all your fears. I can't reach for your heart anymore, no matter how it cries. I'm just an old lover fading, who lost all rights. Someone else now hears your secrets, someone else gets your good night. And I wonder if you ever think of what we left behind. I memorized your changing seasons, but I don't get to stay. Just a memory you once loved, slowly drifting away. And it hurts to know the distance is something I must keep, even when my heart still reaches for the promises we keep. An old lover loses rights to your morning and your peace, to the little things we share that now belong to someone else, not me. I don't get to say I miss you, I don't get to ask are you alright. I'm just an old lover learning what it means to lose the right. But if love was ever real, then somewhere deep inside your soul you might still feel my echo, where our memories still grow. And maybe in a quiet moment, when the world is soft and slow, you'll remember how I loved you more than you'll ever know. An old lover loses rights, but not the way they feel, because hearts don't sign a contract for what they used to heal. So I'll carry you in silence through every lonely night. An old lover still remembering what it meant to have those rights. There was no warning when you left me, no gentle way to fall apart, just a silence where your voice was, and a crack inside my heart. I still reach for you in habit, like you never said goodbye. Then reality reminds me with every tear I cry. They say time is a healer, but time won't even stop. It keeps moving like nothing while I'm stuck on what we lost. It's heartbreak, no day to heal, no morning feels the same. Every sunrise cuts me deeper, every night calls out your name. And I try to act like I'm okay, but I don't know how to feel, because loving you was everything. Now there's no day to heal. Your hoodie still lies on the chair, like you might come back in, but the truth keeps hitting harder than it ever has been. I talk to empty spaces, like you're still here with me, but the echo never answers, just reminds me what used to be. And friends say you'll heartbreak, no day to heal, just memories I can't escape. Every piece of me is calling for a love I can't replace. So I'll carry all this hurting like a scar I always feel, because when you left, you took with you every day.